We gotta keep that same energy. We gotta keep that same energy before we do anything else. And look, I told you I would be back Friday, and now the landlord is here. So look, let me start off this live like I start off every other live. Let me do it. If you close the refrigerator door with your hips, this is not for you. If you like to suck on an elote, this is not for you. If you like to eat a Snickers with a dick vein, this is not for you. We got to keep the same energy. And look, we got to do that. And if we don't do nothing else, that's what we're going to do. And the one thing I'm going to tell you is this. We got a lot to go over. We got Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view buys versus Jaime Munguia being estimated at 520,000 buys. Canelo Munguia is estimated at 520,000 pay-per-view buys. We got Jermall Charlo being stripped of his WBC belt after almost 3 years because he got arrested yet again. We got Claressa Shields wanting to fight Ryan Garcia. Just because you look like a man don't mean you can fight like a man. That's what we got going on right here. A lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't want the truth. A lot of people can't accept the truth, but that's it. And look, we're going to start getting into it. And before I get any callers on, I just want to say a few things first about all this, because I just got to keep it 100% honest and unbiased. And I'm going to let everybody get on live and say what they got to say. I'm going to let everybody join in. And we definitely going to make our picks for the Kambosos Lomachenko fight as well. So we got a lot to discuss. And the first thing I want to talk about is Claressa Shields versus Ryan Garcia. Claressa Shields thinks she can beat Ryan Garcia, Triple G, Keith Thurman, Rolly Romero. But yet she got dropped on her ass by a nobody in sparring. Looked like she was about to give birth, laying on her back, legs open, ass out. But you finna beat a man in a fight? Are you stupid or just delusional? Just because you look like a man, because you walk like a man, because you talk like a man, don't make you a man. Stop putting yourself in this position to look stupid, Claressa. You're looking like an idiot right now. You really are. Because who's dumb enough to believe that you're going to beat any of these guys? Claressa Shields, please, kindly, respectfully, put the crack pipe down. And Canelo Alvarez doing 520,000 pay-per-view buys. That's great. That's great. And I got nothing but respect for Canelo doing 520, but I'm going to tell you this. Canelo can't fight Edgar Berlanga in September because that pay-per-view won't sell. It's just not going to do those kind of numbers. Canelo Alvarez needs to fight David Benavidez if he wants those numbers to jump. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Tank Davis ain't never sold 500,000 pay-per-view buys by himself. He ain't never sold 400,000 pay-per-view buys by himself. He's not even sold 300,000 pay-per-view buys by himself. The highest he's done is 275. I mean, look, let's just be honest and unbiased. Tank Davis is not who they think he is. Canelo Alvarez selling 420,000 buys outshines the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney pay-per-view. But at the same time, Canelo Alvarez is still the face of boxing. And we know with the right opponent, it's going to get bigger and bigger. And just like my brother says, the U.S. boxing market is dwindling. I mean, let's just being honest and unbiased about it. They're calling Claressa Shields Joanna Man. And then we get to Jermall Charlo arrested. I mean, this man is walking around like a steaming crackhead. It don't make any sense to constantly be in trouble with the law, constantly be having problems, constantly to have some drama going on. I mean, Jermall Charlo, get your life together, man. You looking like a crackhead. It really don't make any sense for Jermall Charlo to be out here like this. All right, let me break down Jermall Charlo's idiotic arrest. And I'm going to tell you this. The LDBC, all these haters, all these fanboys said this guy was going to beat everybody. He was the future of boxing. He was their god. They're not even talking about this man being arrested. They're not even saying it. I mean, they forget Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo back in 2021 was arrested in San Antonio for allegedly stealing money from a waitress. So that's one arrest in 2021. Then in 2022, Jermall Charlo was arrested in Texas on a felony assault charge for domestic violence for hurting a family member. Allegedly, this was an alleged incident. And now, allegedly, he's been arrested for a DWI, fleeing police after involving a collision. I mean, this man cannot stay out of trouble. He don't want to stay in the gym. He want to stay in trouble. So he don't want to be a boxer. He want to be some kind of thug. He want to be some kind of gangster. He's looking like a clown. I don't, I want Jermall Charlo to get his life together. I wish the best for this man. I don't have no hate in my heart for anybody. But one problem I do have is that somebody with this kind of money being this kind of stupid is unacceptable. You got too much money, too much privilege, too many things going your way to be this stupid. It really does not make any sense to be this stupid, to have all this and just to be blowing it, throwing it away because you're an absolute dumbass. Jermall Charlo is a dumbass. He's throwing everything away because he can't stay out of trouble. Claressa Shields thinks she's some kind of killer. I say go ahead and let Claressa Shields step in with Ryan Garcia and let him knock her ugly ass out. Knock her ugly ass out, and then we'll end all of this. Oh, I want to fight a man. I think I can beat a man. I want to fight a man. I look like Joanna Man. Okay, clown. Fight Ryan Garcia. Let's make the fight. No messing about. Because any woman thinks she beating Triple G, she's stupid. Stupid. I can beat Triple G. I can beat Keith Thurman. I can beat Ryan Garcia. I can beat Raleigh Romero. Just because you're the bigger man on fight night don't mean you can beat any of these guys. I'm sorry. Claressa Shields, sit your dumb ass down. I'm sorry. We got to get into that, man, because I can't do it. I can't do it. And like they say with Jermall Charlo, money doesn't buy you happiness. And all of them fanboys saying this man was professional and this and that. He's not. He's a raging alcoholic. Who else? Just like Errol Spence. But people don't keep the same energy. They talk about Canelo at a party. It don't make any sense. Canelo's professional in and out of the ring. Canelo Alvarez is a consummate professional. Canelo doesn't hold the belt hostage for 3 years without fighting. That's not who these guys are. But these guys want to kiss ass and not keep the same energy. The one thing we going to do is keep that same energy. My brother says Ryan Garcia will slap the wig off of Claressa Shields. She don't want it. She don't want it. And I say, let her ugly ass get in the ring with these men because she thinks she can beat him. She thinks she's tough. She thinks she's this. She thinks she's that. Put her in the ring with these guys and let's see what she really got. Because I'm tired of talking about it. It's time for her to be about it. That's it. Salute to my brother Soccer Training Club. Salute to you, family. Salute to everybody on the live. We're going to start getting to these callers. Anybody want to make a Cambosis Lomachenko prediction? Anybody want to talk about the Canelo pay-per-view buys? Anybody want to talk about Claressa Shields and Ryan? Anybody want to talk about Jermall Charlo dumbass getting arrested again? Anybody want to have smoke for the IBFP? Anybody that just want to talk boxing, keep the same energy and go ahead and jump on the live stream with the landlord. Let's get to these callers. Because what we finna do is we going to talk that same talk. We'll start, my brother. What's good with you, my brother? The big boss. What's good, my brother?
Thanks, Happy for having me on, man.
Always, my brother. Always. Talk to me. What are you thinking about? Did you want to address the pay-per-view buys? Claressa Shields, mannish ass, Jermall Charlo, or the fight coming? What do you want to talk about, my brother?
Oh, man, you know what's interesting? I read an article. I forget from which link, but I think Maurizio Sulaiman is trying to make an excuse for why he stripped Charlo of the belt. I don't know how true it is, but he said that because I don't think he can make 160 anymore, that he wants to rank him in the WBC at 168. I was like, what? Nah, man. Come on, Sulaiman. You know you stripped him of the belt because of these prior arrests. Don't make any excuses for him now.
Well, he's trying to help him. This is what you call black privilege. I mean, think about it like this. This guy really, and it wasn't even about the arrests either. It's simply about you having fought in almost 3 years. You shouldn't be holding on to the belt.
Exactly.
Why is this okay? Why is this okay for him to play this game? Why is this okay for him to get away with this? It don't make any sense.
It really doesn't. Like 3 years now where he held on to that belt, and the only fight he has was Jose Benavidez Jr. He didn't even defend the belt, and he was overweight. So, I mean, yeah, man. We back Charlo. That's what it is, man. And I thought Charlo was getting help last year. Was it who was supposedly training him or trying to get him back on his feet? I don't know if it was Hopkins or Roy Jones Jr. I forget who.
Yeah. So Jermall Charlo was supposedly in the gym with Roy Jones Jr. Jermall Charlo, Jermall Charlo has not defended his belt at the middleweight division for almost 3 years. I mean, this man had a catchweight fight against Jose Benavidez Jr., which didn't make any sense. I mean, the guy still looked half drunk in that fight, if you ask me and Noe. I mean, I'll just keep it real. If you ask us, the man still looked half drunk in that fight. The man hair was lopsided, needed a fresh lineup. I mean, he got slapped by Caleb Plant. This man is losing all of his brain cells. He needs to put the drink down and get his dumb ass in the gym.
And he apologized to Plant. What? You're not gonna get back? You're gonna apologize to that man? Come on, bro. He lost his balls, man. He lost it.
Here's another problem. Look, I have a problem with Jermall Charlo because this was a guy supposed to be their god, and they say that, okay, some guy walk up, slap you in the face, and you do nothing. Okay, fine. And then turn out the reason why he did it, he slapped you in the face, is because you touched his beard. What kind of man grabs another man's beard, bro? What are you doing?
If you grab another man's beard, this is not for you. You should add that to your punchline.
we got to add that to the intro. If you're out here grabbing men's beard, this is not for you. I mean, what are you doing, Jermall?
Exactly, man.
It doesn't make any sense. What do you think about Claressa Shields wanting to fight Ryan Garcia?
Oh my God! Just transition to a man already. Seriously, she wants to be a man so bad. Like, just do it. You're going after Keith Thurman. You're going after Tank Davis. You're going after Triple G. Now Ryan Garcia. I mean, nah. We already saw the training of you getting training video of you getting knocked out. Nah, you asking way too much, Claressa. Nah, she just, man. I think she needs a man in her life. Maybe that's what it is.
Claressa Shields thinks she's man enough for anybody she get with. That's what she thinks. She thinks she's man enough for everybody.
Oh my God. Nah. She needs to stay in her lane because eventually it will clap back at her. Eventually.
What do you think about the Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view buys? 520,000 buys. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney did 500,000 buys. These are the initial estimates so far. What do you think about those buys? You think they're good, bad, great? What do you think?
I mean, for Canelo, it's really good. It's just I'm not surprised at the same time because everybody's asking for that Benavidez fight, and I get it, but you know what? You couldn't really look beyond Munguia because he is an amazing fighter, just as he showed last week. Despite Canelo outboxing him the entire fight. So I at the same time, I'm not surprised. I was hoping it would reach the same numbers that he did with Charlo, but nah. I mean, like I said, it's still good. It's just Canelo was, I guess he was expecting more out of it.
Yeah.
But definitely with Benavidez, the numbers will definitely rise up. But you're right about Berlanga, man. That is gonna flop really hard. So I
Canelo
hope
fights Berlanga, that's gonna do nothing. That might do 300,000 buys off the strength of Canelo. 350 maybe, but not more than that. It's going to be a major commercial disappointment for the money they got to pay out for that. This is a message to Canelo: do not fight Edgar Berlanga. It's going to be pointless. Canelo needs to get that Benavidez fight.
Yeah,
that's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? And let's remember that I know Canelo doesn't mean the 200 mil. I think it's just a negotiation tactic. I'm sure if a promoter is serious, they'll want to compromise. But so far, nothing yet. I think maybe the Saudis are still afraid of that price tag, but I don't think Canelo means it. I think maybe could he just said 100 mil or in between that, then yeah, I think the promoters would have been talking. But I think maybe Canelo kind of reached when he said 200 mil.
I think Canelo's trying to get the ball rolling on it, is my opinion. And I don't think the Saudis are afraid of the number. I think they don't want the opponent. I think the Saudis are aligned with Bud Crawford. They're kind of a Bud Crawford fan team, if you ask me. It seemed like everything that they come out is about Bud Crawford. Oh, we want him number one on the pound for pound list. We want a commission and put Bud Crawford number one pound for pound. We want Bud Crawford to fight Canelo. It's like it's Christmas for Bud. Anything Bud wants, the Saudis want to back it. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, if that's the way they want to move, no wonder they don't want Canelo Benavidez, because they want to save that for Crawford. They want Canelo Crawford rather than Canelo Benavidez. It's the only thing that seems to make sense to me, because why offer Benavidez another fight? Why offer Canelo another fight, but but not the fight that everybody wants. And when you throw out a number, everything's negotiable. So you don't want to come to the table and say, hey, what would you think about this? What would you think about that? I mean, the Saudis are not above that. They offered Benavidez for Terrence Crawford at 160. So you won't even talk to Canelo about a number? I mean, who would even think Benavidez can make 160? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not. Well,
so
hopefully
if you want to just come to the table and talk about things, let's talk money. Let's see, okay, start at 75 million and let's see if we can make some headway and see, okay, well, let's see what we can meet at. But when you start talking about, no, I don't even want to make that fight, I want to make these other fights, that means you don't want that fight. You want to save it for somebody else.
Exactly. So hopefully the Saudis will talk to Canelo. Hopefully we'll talk to Canelo about that, because I know their main divisions is heavyweight, cruiserweight, and light heavyweight. They're kind of a bit like WWE. They like the bigger guys, but now they're finally paying attention to the smaller guys like Crawford. So it's good to see. But hopefully they do talk to Canelo. They do give it some thought. And yeah, as you said, start the negotiations. Start 75 mil, and then go further up to see if Canelo is satisfied with. I just hope they don't talk to Canelo. I just hope they talk to Canelo and don't ignore him completely because of that comment. Because I know he doesn't mean that.
I mean, think about it. The Turk is a little bit of a casual, and you got to back me on this, and Noe too. The Turks are really casual. Think about it. Look how casual the Turk is. He'd rather have Crawford versus Canelo at 168 instead of Canelo Benavidez. He would rather have Benavidez Crawford at 160.
You're right.
Like these are casual comments. Like, does he not realize there's weight classes here that matter and that people just gotta fit into these weight? Like the things that he's making fit together don't make sense.
Yeah, and watch when he says.
I don't really understand his movements.
Yeah, watch when he says Tank and Inoue as well. Like, no, don't say that either. Don't say that either, man. Because
I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. And then the last thing before I go, as for Lomachenko, Kambosos, I got Loma by knockout, man. I'd say the 8th or 9th round. Loma is just despite his age, Loma is just too good, man. He's still too good against any boxer in his weight class. And against Kambosos, man, he'll make wind of him.
And I agree. I think Lomachenko at this stage in his career, he's getting closer to the end here, but Lomachenko's still an excellent fighter, and I think he dispatches Kambosos no matter what happens, decision or knockout, just because Lomachenko is elite and Kambosos is nowhere near it.
Right.
Yeah. But exactly. I appreciate you coming on, Big Boss.
Thank you, IBFP.
Definitely love to have you back on.
Yeah, man. Don't follow that. Definitely will be back on in the future, man. A salute, man.
All right, salute, family. Go get you some cheeks. All right, let's get to my brother Remy. He says, salute, brother, to WBC. We back crackheads. Yes, they do, because they're supporting Jermall Charlo. Now they're trying to rank him at 168. What's next? They want to give him David Benavidez mandatory spot for Canelo? Like this doesn't make any sense. This man has been an entire crackhead for years, not defending his belt at 160, and you've just given him a pass. This is disgusting, constantly being arrested. I mean, what's next? This man's going to be digging around in my trash can? I mean, damn, at what point do you stop giving Jermall Charlo the benefit of the doubt? Like, damn. Salute to my brother, Devin. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. He says Canelo would turn Bud into, a hashtag. Man, you be putting stuff I can't really say up here, man. Oh, man, these guys right here just be going on and on and on. Boxing 818, what's good with you? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, New? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Talk to me. What do you want to get in first?
Man, I want to get in with this hating ass Tim Bradley, man. I was speaking biased stuff about Canelo's, man.
Oh yeah, talk to me. Talk to me about Tim the hater Bradley.
Yeah, it's like he's always preaching for the black fighters. It's like he never give credit to the Mexican fighters. I just want to know your opinion on that, Noob.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is how Tim Bradley does an interview. Oh, Terrence Crawford, he beats everybody. Even my big head ass can see that. That's how he gets down. He told Terrence Crawford he beat everybody. Just because he would whoop your ugly ass don't mean he can beat everybody. You don't give a guy credit for beating everybody when he ain't fought everybody. The best winner on his resume is Errol Spence. Now he's fighting a guy in Madrimov, which is a good fight, but not a great one. People are hyping up Madrimov. Oh, this is going to be the fight of the century. It's a dangerous fight. This man defense leaky. Crawford got a reach advantage, skill advantage. Nobody's picking Madrimov in a dangerous fight. People pick the other guy. Who's picking Madrimov? I've not seen one person pick Madrimov. All of this is BS. These guys want to hype up anybody. And don't forget, Madrimov got a vacant belt. Charlo's the real champion, but he's going to be mandatory for the fight. So at the end of the day, Madrimov's an excellent fighter, but he's not an elite fighter. He's not a pound-for-pound fighter. He has 11 fights. The guy is nowhere near that level and has done nothing to prove that, has a lot of flaws and deficiencies. They're not going to have, Terence Crawford on this big, massive card with all these top fights and then going to throw him in there against a killer. They're not going to do that right away. They're going to give him a soft touch, and this is a soft touch where he could win a belt at another weight class, because I've never seen one person pick Madrimov to beat Crawford.
Exactly, Nuke. That's what I'm saying. It's like that dude, has he fought a champion, Nuke?
Madrimov, no. I think Madrimov, that was a vacant belt that he won. That was Charlo's belt. So at the end of the day, he did not fight a champion, not beat a champion, only has 11 fights in. He's looked good in those fights, but he hasn't looked great.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
what
so he never been tested.
Yeah, so the guy's never been tested against another top fighter.
And they're pumping this fight up like he's somebody, like some killer or something.
Exactly. And they talking about Terence Crawford pound for pound #1, but they want to nitpick all these other guys that everybody else is fighting. I just noticed there's a media bias when it comes to Crawford, is that he can fight really whoever he wants and is justified, and everybody else got to fight the god of the division, the god of boxing. Oh, they better be willing to fight Usyk and Fury, because if they not, they ducking somebody. But Terence Crawford, it's okay. He can fight, David Avanesyan, Madrimov, and Errol Spence. If this guy was your best win on his entire resume, the best win on his resume, and people talk about Terence Crawford like being the best fighter that ever lived right now. Like, I've never seen anything like this.
Exactly, Nuke. It's like, say no to double standards. You feel me?
Oh my goodness.
It's like this biased ass channels like a Kaka TV saying Terence Crawford gonna knock out Canelo if they ever fight. I'm like, damn, man. But these dudes.
But this is the same Makai TV who said Caleb Plant, he's going to outbox Canelo. This is the same Makai TV said Jermall Charlo is who Canelo's running from him. And then Canelo offers him a fight in 2019. He never mentions it. Then Canelo offers him another fight. Jermall Charlo declines, walks away, let his brother take the smoke. Then he say, oh, Canelo trying to cherry pick Charlo. I mean, you can't really make this shit up, bro.
Yeah, exactly. They're the same dudes that were calling Plant white chocolate, right?
Yep, white chocolate. And like, so you tell me he's white chocolate. Is he your white chocolate? Is he gonna melt in your mouth? What kind of man calls another man white chocolate, bro?
No Diddy.
These dudes no Diddy out here, man. This don't make no damn sense. Don't you ever call another man white chocolate, dark chocolate, no kind of chocolate, man. What's wrong with you dudes, man?
Man,
these guys don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then we got Shields over here trying to fight Triple G, Ryan Garcia, man. What's up with her, man?
Man, look, man, she come in here. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I thought Claressa Shields was the third Charlo at first when I seen her step out of that new magazine. I was like, this the third Charlo? Who the hell is this? Who's this? Who is this? Like, okay, no, that's Claressa. Man. My bad. I really thought she was the third Charlo. And then she come out here talking, I can beat Triple G, Ryan Garcia. We can fight at 160. Weight don't matter. I'm like, man, please let somebody call her out on this bluff and whoop her ass so we can get to the end of this, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like Shields, man. She really trying to fight a man. Like, you just got dropped by nobody. Like, just imagine what Triple G would do with a jab.
Oh, my goodness. She almost went into labor and sparring against a sparring partner. You about to pop out a ugly-ass baby. But you sit there for talking like, I'm finna run through Triple G. And the only thing you going to run through these dudes is with your cheeks. That's it.
Oh, man.
Because you ain't doing it no other way, Claressa.
Oh, man, that's crazy. But yeah,
you gotta keep the same energy, bro. Like, she got to get cooked. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Nuke, I think if Terence Crawford wants that fight, I think he should move up to 160 and fight Janibek.
Oh, man. If Terence Crawford fights Janibek at 160, I would applaud Terence Crawford all day. I mean, because I think that would be the best win on his resume. And me personally, I don't think Crawford can beat Janibek. That's just my opinion. I think Crawford's an excellent fighter. Anybody want to debate me on it, please click the link. I'm not hard to find. But, I have you up here sweating like a hooker in church. You trying to play with me. But the one thing I'm going to tell you is I think Janibek would smoke Crawford, although I think Crawford's an excellent fighter. I think weight classes are for a reason. Size is for a reason. And Crawford not going up to 160 and beating Janibek. I don't see it.
Yup, like you said, I think in one of your past videos, if he really wants to fight, I remember you saying that move to 160, be the champion there, and then, activate your mandatory to be, at 168,
Boom. That's it. I mean,
That's
look,
it. Or fight Benavidez, you know what I mean?
That's it. And then you can just take the throne and can't nobody say nothing because you're a killer that can beat everybody. They say this man can beat everybody, the greatest fighter that ever lived. Well, show me. Go up there, knock out Janabek in 2 rounds because you're a killer. Then go up to 68 and knock out Benavidez in 2 rounds and then knock out Canelo in 1 round. You'll be the greatest fighter I've ever seen live, and we'll all call you that.
Exactly. Like you said, Nuke, I don't want to see that Berlanga or Crawford fight, man. That's garbage.
Oh no! So they're gonna want to charge you $100 to see Terrence Crawford go up there and try to survive against Canelo for 12 rounds and say I was outboxing him. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. You're gonna freeze up once them punches start coming back. You go, oh no! He's gonna be out there boot scooting boogie, moving his feet, doing jumping jacks, anything but engaging with Canelo, man.
Yeah, when Canelo knocks him out, how you saying, Nuke? He's gonna say, "Oh, he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready."
They spiked his water.
Face down, ass up, no Diddy, messing with Canelo. I don't want to see it. Terrence Crawford, be great at 160. Be great at 154. Fight Boots Ennis. But moving up to fight Canelo don't make no sense. We need Canelo Benavidez.
Yeah, man. I also can't wait for that fight you mentioned the last time I spoke to you, Ortiz versus Tim Tszyu.
Oh, man, that to me, that's the fight of the year. I think.
Yeah.
I know Hit Kid disagrees, but, Hit Kid is a bloody wanker. That's I don't know what that means, but I'm calling him a bloody wanker. Hit Kid, you're a bloody wanker. If you think Tim Tszyu gonna beat Virgil Ortiz, you're a bloody wanker, Hit Kid. You're a bloody wanker, and I'll say it again, Hit. In the sun in New Jersey, about to hang like a kangaroo on the weekend.
Oh yeah, who you got on that fight, Nuke?
Oh man, I got Kambosos cooking, getting cooked. I'm sorry, cooking Kambosos, man. We finna have some kangaroo meat down under.
Oh no yeah, Diddy. Man.
No Diddy.
Yeah, I think Lomachenko just too skilled, man. Got some good footwork, man.
He really is. He really is. And the pick I got to get on this is Supreme, because Supreme is a guy. He picked Ryan over Haney. If Supreme picks Kambosos over Loma, I'm gonna be shocked. So I ain't gonna know what to do myself. I really want to hear what he got to say, man. But
before I let you go, I just got one more question, Nuke.
Yes,
who do you got on the Fury and Usyk fight?
I got Tyson Fury by knockout right now.
Sheesh.
And look, it's very hard for me to even pick that because I love Usyk. I think it's a close fight and it could go Usyk's way, but I just feel like Fury's gonna pull this off by stoppage. But I could be wrong. We'll find out. Who you got in that fight, by the way?
I'm leaning more towards Usyk just because he got some tremendous footwork.
Yeah.
But like you said, it could go either way. But I did see Fury, lost a lot of weight. He's in good shape. Diddy.
Yeah. Fury's going to be ready to box and move in this fight, and he's also going to try to walk him down. He's not going to get tired or anything. You're going to see a different Fury in this fight.
You think if Fury knocks out Usyk, you think he's the greatest heavyweight champion of all time, Nuke?
I still got to see him fight AJ. He got to get rid of AJ.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Once he does that, I'm not gonna complain. No, Fury can fight whoever. If he beats Usyk and AJ back to back, I'll never complain about anything Tyson Fury does ever again. And Hit Kid's a bloody wanker.
Facts over feelings, Nuke. All right, then, Nuke. Thanks for letting me be here. Have a good day.
Always, my brother. And come back anytime. Go get you some cheeks this weekend. Salute 818. Right. Oh man, my brother Rojo says, I enjoy your videos. Keep it up. Gracias. Salute to you, Rojo. Much love and respect. Thanks so much for the support. I appreciate it, my brother. Devin say, I saw Tim Bradley with Bud and Shakur at Diddy's house. What the hell? Oh man, no. Oh man, no. Don't do it, man. Remy says Crawford is going to destroy his C-level opponent. I agree. I think Crawford takes apart Madrimov easily, knocks him out, and then I think all of these fanboys are going to need to wipe their mouth off after the fight because they're going to be glazing this man so much. These guys are going to have all that zesty energy talking about, look what Crawford did. He's the greatest fighter alive. Madrimov is better than Jesus. That's how they're going to talk about it, like they're delusional. But you know how these guys are, man. They just talk out of their ass. My brother Jess says, Nuke, got news for you. Benavidez versus Claressa shits for Halloween. Oh my gosh. The monster versus the chocolate monster. This would have been a great fight. I would love to see it. Oh man, Claressa Shields' boyfriend said he need about 3 Viagra's before he wake up on her. Man, he in a blindfold and a paper sack. Hit kid, you're a bloody wanker. I don't know what that means, but I'm it's gonna destroy me, man. Salute to my brother Noe. Salute Noe. What's good with you, my brother?
What's good, Nuke? How you doing?
Good, man. Talk
Oh
to me,
man.
man. What do you think about all this mess, man?
Before I get into anything, I just want to say real quick: if you moan while eating a banana, this is not for you.
Oh man, that's bad. That's bad,
Yeah,
man. First off, let's talk about Charlo being stripped and arrested. You happy about that, man?
it's about fucking time. I'll tell you that.
That's right. That's right.
I
That's right.
mean, over 2 fucking years. Come on, man. What the? At this point, I gotta admit that the WBC is it's about the fucking jokes, man. I mean, it's obvious, but I just gotta say it.
Yep. They stand for We Back Charlo. We Back Charlo.
We back. That's perfect. That's perfect. We back Charlo.
What about Claressa Shields talking about she want to fight Ryan Garcia? Now, mind you, Supreme Hit Kid. No, Claressa Shields said she want to fight Ryan Garcia, Triple G, Keith Thurman, Raleigh Romero. She said she'll run through them all, not with her ass, but with them hands.
You know what? I think that knockdown from that sparring partner knocked her brain loose. That's what I think.
She almost popped the baby out of there, man. She lost her damn mind talking about she's gonna beat all these guys.
Assume the position.
That's it, man. Hold on, man. The Boxing Realm said something interesting. I got to put this up here. He says Ryan Garcia knocks that weave off Shields' dome. He said it, not me. He said it. Not me. Don't blame me. Don't blame the bad guy. Okay, what do you think about Canelo's pay-per-view buys, man? 520,000 pay-per-view buys. How you feeling about that?
I mean, for Canelo, that's pretty decent. I mean, I don't know what else to expect.
Do you think that Canelo should fight Berlanga next? What's his next biggest fight?
Hell fucking no.
Out and put up big numbers?
Hell fucking no. You said it once before that if Canelo fights Berlanga, it would be a duck because Benavidez is right fucking there.
And look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this about it, man. I need to see Canelo Benavidez because I'm telling you, the Berlanga fight is trash. It's ass. Nobody wants to see it. Berlanga's own mama don't want to see that. So, like, why do we want to see it? It don't make sense, and it's not going to sell at all, bro. Like, nobody's going to be interested. It's not going to sell. It's not going to help the sport. It's not even a tune-up. It's a pointless fight.
Yeah, man, and don't get me wrong. I'm all for a Mexican versus Puerto Rico war, but that fight just isn't it.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, I'm all for a great war, Mexican versus Puerto Rican, but we need the right Puerto Rican. He ain't it. Mm-hmm. He is not it. This guy gonna be trying to bite this man nuts and everything in the ring. You see, he's a biter. It don't make any sense. I don't want to see Edgar Berlanga. Canelo, don't do that. You're really gonna disappoint a lot of people, and you're gonna mess up those pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And like you would say, if Berlanga were to fight Canelo, everybody knows the results, and at the end of the day, you're gonna say he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. Oh man, I appreciate you coming on, Noe. I'm gonna leave you backstage. When I have the group chat at the end, I'm gonna have you on, man.
Cool.
All right, so the next one is JR says Ring IQ stay hating on Tyson Fury. So I'm gonna make this loud and clear about Ring IQ. Ring IQ, I've known this man for quite a long time, and Ring IQ is not a hater of anybody that I've ever seen. I think Ring IQ has always been fair and balanced with everybody. And if he has bad things to say about Tyson Fury, it's because Tyson Fury fucking deserves it. Tyson Fury has put everybody through hell with ducking and running and acting like a fucking clown. So the only thing I'll say is if he goes in on Tyson Fury deserves it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really like Tyson Fury. I'm just picking him because I think he's going to win. Hit Kid doesn't like Tyson Fury, and Hit Kid's a bloody wanker. Don't forget that. But salute. I appreciate the love, JR. Much respect. Oh, man, let's get to the next one. B&B, what's good?
What's up, Nuke?
What's good, my brother, man? It's great to hear from you always, man. Always. I know you ready to cook, man.
The timing is right. And look, I don't know where to start, I don't know where to start. Let me start with this. I heard you talking about Berlanga right now, and you don't like the fight, right? But this is what happens, Nuke. When you fight everybody in your fucking weight class and everybody in the surrounding weight classes, you run out of opponents.
Facts.
Hey, Canelo running through the whole fucking generation. And we might not like the Berlanga fight at the moment, but when it's all said and done, Nuke, he's going to get that name on his resume and it's going to age really well. I promise you that. Just like the Munguia name.
I agree. I agree. You know, this is why I like Black and Brown, because he's going to come on here making a lot of sense, putting things in a perspective that I did not think about it. I did not see it. That makes perfect sense because the man didn't fought it. He didn't went through the whole division, just like Southpaw Mama went through the whole south side of Chicago.
I mean, he got to fight somebody, Nuke, and he's the biggest name. Okay, he ain't got to Benavidez yet, but he'll get to him. Don't worry. But look at this, Nuke. One more thing before I get out of here. And this one runs deep, Nuke, like me on a Friday night. Listen. Motherfuckers out here was hating on Canelo when he fought Charlo, right? Undisputed, pound for pound, weight bullying ass Charlo wanted to test his greatness, wanted to step up and chase greatness and fight Canelo. Everybody discredited Canelo. Oh, he brought him up. It's a cherry pick. Discredited the fuck out of Canelo for fighting a 154-pound undisputed pound for pound champion, right? Canelo got no credit for Charlo, right? Zero. But the same fucking dudes, Nuke. Now the same dudes are talking about Canelo's ducking Crawford because Canelo says, hey, it's a lose-lose situation for me. The same fucking boxing fans knew. So when Canelo doesn't want to fight Crawford, right? Blame yourself. Blame yourselves. You guys ruined that fight. Boxing fans ruined that fight, bro. Why would Canelo fight a 147-pound fighter when you guys didn't give him no credit for fighting a 154-pounder? This shit don't make no sense.
It really don't. I mean, Canelo beat a higher weight class that's physically bigger, and he gets no fucking credit.
No credit, and he obviously a fucking weight bully. Obviously, you could have moved up a long-ass time ago. Come on now. And boxing fans ignore all that shit.
Yeah.
Ignore all that shit just to discredit Canelo Alvarez. And one more thing before I get up out of here, Nuke. Bud Crawford wants to keep Canelo's name in his mouth. He wants to keep talking about Canelo this and Canelo that. He needs it's a fucking mirage because he needs to worry about Jermall Boots Ennis. Jermall Boots Ennis said, I'm about to clean out 147, Bud Crawford's division, and then I'm going to clean out 154, the division Bud Crawford's going to. But Bud Crawford don't want none of that shit. He don't want none of that smoke. He'd rather trick the boxing fans and say, I want Canelo. I want Canelo. Hey, bro, let Canelo and Benavidez work out their bullshit. You worry about fucking Jermall Boots Ennis.
That's facts, bro. I mean, we've always talked about what boxing fans want to see is Canelo Benavidez and Crawford versus Boots. This is what boxing fans been asking for. What these people want to do is give us fights we don't even give a damn about.
Yeah, bro. Crawford needs to mind his own fucking business, worry about his own weight class, worry about that Jermall Boots and the smoke who's coming for his fucking ass, who's calling his name out every chance he gets. But boxing fans and Crawford, they want to ignore it. They want to throw up smoke screens. Oh, I want Canelo. I want Canelo. Come on, bro. Boxing fans already ruined that fight. He ain't going to get no credit for fighting you, and you fucking know it. As soon as Canelo beats Crawford, you already know the narrative, Nuke. Oh, he brought up a welterweight. Bud was a welterweight. Even though they know damn well Bud Crawford is the one begging and screaming and asking for the fight. They're going to say, Canelo brought up a welterweight. You know what I mean? That's how they do it, Nuke. You see that shit?
They're going to bring up his resume and say, look at all these cherry picks. Crawford, Charlo, even though they forget that these are fucking fights they asked for.
They asked for this fight. When they want to chase greatness, it's Canelo's fault. When Canelo wants to go up and fight Bivol and chase greatness, it's Canelo's fault. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's always Canelo's fault, bro. These fucking dudes are tripping.
I mean, remember, don't forget, Dimitri Bivol was a cherry pick.
Cherry pick gone wrong.
And that I think this is why I don't understand these people. That's a cherry pick gone wrong, but Crawford is who Canelo's ducking. Make that make sense.
Yeah, it don't make no sense at the moment, brother. I don't know what it is about this dude, Canelo Alvarez. He gets under these people's skin, and I don't get it, bro, because I've just seen the dude put it down for the sport of boxing for the last, 12 to 15 years. I've seen him carry the sport of boxing on his fucking back for the last 12 to 15 years. I seen him fight everybody in his surrounding weight classes. And he ain't fighting Benavidez at the moment, but don't worry, fellas, he'll get to him.
Yes,
he'll
sir.
get to him. Don't worry, he'll get to him. But other than that, Nuke, that's all I got, baby. This is Black and Brown Boxing. I'm out.
Salute, Black and Brown. Salute, my brother. Thank you so much for coming on. And make sure you subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. That is my brother from another mother. Everybody in the chat, just to let you know, Hit Kid is a bloody wanker. Hit Kid is a bloody wanker. I got to keep saying it the whole stream. Remy says, I truly blame the $90 price point for the pay-per-view doing 520,000 buys. Remy believes the pay-per-views would have been much larger if the price point would not have been set so high. And I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100,000%. And I got a lot of people. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, these niggas is fucking.
Brother,
I mean, these niggas is riding Canelo's burrito. No Diddy.
What's good with you, Supreme?
Hey, yo, what's cracking, Nuke? What's the deal, my brother?
Talk to me, my brother. Talk to me. I know you got some points you got to get in.
Yo, the points right now, I already said Inoue was going to win. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That shit already happened. I predicted the Ryan Garcia. He did that already. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to predict. Y'all already know my man's going to knock out Tank. Tank going to lose anyway. So the ghost is going to put him to sleep.
Oh, my goodness.
And I said it before anybody said, remember, Nuke, I was the first one to say Munguia was going to get knocked down and get up, and Canelo was going to win by decision.
Yep. You did say that. You've been spot on every prediction.
Yeah, I'm going to be spot on this one, too, right now. Ryan Garcia will dissect Claressa Shields.
Oh, we know that's coming.
What's wrong with her, bro? What is she drinking, bro? See, you know what it was? She woke up in the morning, mixed a little bit of Fruit Loop with a bowl of courage, and say, you know what? I could take on Triple G. You know, I could take on everybody else in that weight division. Yo, she is on something good, bro. Must be that time of the year.
It must be. I mean, you think you can be Triple G, Ryan, all of these guys, Keith Thurman? She is really delusional, bro. I think them braids are wrapped a little too tight in her head, bro.
It is that weave. That weave will come right off. But Brian, yo, even if Ryan Garcia miss her with the hook, that weave is coming right off with the win alone.
She gonna.
It's crazy, bro.
She gonna be face down, ass up like Saturday night.
Oh no, she gonna be in her legs wide open like she visiting a freaking doctor, the gynecologist. That's what she gonna be like. Yo, let me tell you something, Nuke. My man Canelo, man, what's up with my boy, man? He can't live. He can't live, bro. He can't live. Why my man can't live, man? Everybody's on him. They no Diddy. They riding his burrito hard, bro. That's crazy, bro.
That's the craziest thing about this, bro. Like, I don't even understand how this happens, bro. Like, why the hate on this, man? And they're making the sport all about Canelo instead of spreading the love. You got a lot of great fighters. Everybody can get some respect, but they want to spend all their time shitting on Canelo instead of appreciating greatness while they have it.
That's that haterade. It's called haterade. They drinking that shit every day. Now they want Crawford. Crawford, come on, man. Nuke, that shit don't make no sense, bro. Crawford, come on, man.
Canelo Crawford right now. How do you see that fight happening at 168?
I would see it just like this. Canelo will figure him out in the first round, play with him for a little bit, give him a couple of shots in the second round and let him know what's coming. He'll be like Tong Po in the movie Kickboxing. He's going to show him everything he's going to do. And he will knock his ass out in the fourth round. It won't pass the fourth. It won't pass the fourth unless Crawford puts on his Hector Macho Camacho roller skates and start going around the ring.
Because we seen what happened when Charlo was about to get cooked. He went around the ring, put his roller skates on, and said, "I'm fighting to survive."
He runs. He's like that Chinese dude, Fist of the White Lotus. And you can't touch him. They start flying all over the ring. It's all over. I'm telling you, Nuke, man. My predictions is on point, and this is a tough one, man. Cambosis and my man Loma, man. That's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? I got faith in Loma. I love Loma. I see what he could do. He do got power. Cambosis also got heart. I ain't gonna say it just because he lost to Devin Haney twice, but he did tag Haney a couple of times too. I'm gonna fuck up my whole rep for this one, but Cambosis is gonna win that fight.
Oh No, Supreme. Come on, man. You
He a
got
little mad right
Cambosos.
now. Hello, he's a little upset right now.
Okay.
Cambosa look like he got something. He gotta let out. He gotta let out.
You think Loma lost a step? You think he's done? You think he's at the end? You think it's over for him, or you think just Cambosos is
I
just?
don't think he lost a step yet, but he's not the Loma we used to see. But
Okay.
to be honest, anyway, I'm just fucking around. You know Loma's gonna whoop that ass.
I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, Supreme, because this is crazy.
Bro, you know Loma gonna whoop that ass. And the son of New Jersey, oh man, he better be ready to hang out with Crocodile Dundee out there.
Boy, the son of New Jersey gonna be like, this is not a knife. This is a knife.
He gonna be hurt.
Hugging the kangaroo's ass.
He gonna be hurt. We're gonna see him inside of the pouch of the kangaroo. He gonna stick his head out.
Oh man, Supreme. I appreciate you coming on, man. I gotta get to some more people, but I'll definitely add you to the panel, my brother.
Yo, salute, my brother. See you on the next one.
Salute, family. Let me get this comment first. My brother Alfredo says Canelo made his fight free in Mexico. Wouldn't that bring buys down? It's very possible, but I think they were always free in Mexico. I thought he was fighting to keep them free. I don't think the buys went to Mexico. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this. That's a very good question, Alfredo, but I thought they were always free in Mexico, and Canelo fought to keep them free, even when people tried to charge them. But somebody correct me in the chat if I'm wrong on this. I believe that's what it is. I think they've always been free. My brother JR says Pro Box is the new safe space for Canelo haters. LOL. JR, you are on fire, man. You're absolutely right. Because I'm going to tell you this about Pro Box TV. You got Tim the Hater Bradley. You got Teddy Atlas. And, and these two guys are the biggest Canelo Alvarez haters. You got even Juan Manuel Marquez on there. So you got all of these three Canelo Alvarez haters all sitting up here hating, sucking on an elote, twerking in the middle of the street every time Canelo Alvarez wins a fight. It's really a damn shame, and I hate to see that boxing is being surrounded by a bunch of damn Canelo Alvarez haters. It don't make any sense. These guys were, what Canelo's going to do for his legacy. I mean, these guys have no problem with Benavidez. Benavidez ain't even a Hall of Fame fighter yet. Canelo is. But you talking about this man's legacy like it's in jeopardy? Are you serious? Tim Bradley looking like a milk dud. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Marquez drinks his own piss, but I'm supposed to listen to your analysis? Come on, man. Come on. And Teddy Atlas moans when he wipes his own ass. What are we talking about? And Hit Kid's a bloody wanker. That's what he is. He's a bloody wanker. And I'll say it to him, Hit. Oh, man, it don't make no sense. Delta says, if you like cinnamon meat in your mouth every meal, this is not free. I might have been a little too gross, man. No Diddy, Delta. No Diddy. No Diddy. We got to no Diddy that one, man. We got to. Oh, man. Oh, man. And I'm going to tell you this, man. And my brother says, I live in South Texas and I still got to see the fight for free on a Mexican channel. Exactly. I believe it's always been 100% free. And we're going to go ahead and add the next guest because we got to keep it moving. My brother, Edgar Moreno, what's good with you, my brother?
What's good, dude? Glad to be back on, bro. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like someone said before, the price of $90, may have affected the buys, but I also think that like they didn't really have too much media coverage, and it wasn't like any bad blood to sell it, to promote it. It was just like these two dudes, or well, obviously Canelo and this other, I guess, younger, hungrier dude that might have pulled it off, but there wasn't too much like fuss about the whole fight. So that's why I think it didn't go any crazy numbers.
Absolutely. I agree 100% with you. And another thing that people forget is that the fight, what was it, the week before that, or was it 1 week or 2 weeks? You had Ryan Garcia Haney. So people just paid for that pay-per-view. Now they have to come back and buy another one. So a lot of people weren't really trying to do that.
Yeah, because I mean that's almost $200 right out your whatever. I mean, everyone's financial situation. I don't know. But yeah, that could have played a role. That also possibly could have played a role. But yeah, I mean, but like just to touch back on everything else, like those other guys do, like Bracken Brown said, and Canelo has no options. Like I said before when I was on your podcast before, he has very limited options. And Like the Berlanga fight, I don't think. I honestly think the Berlanga fight would be the wrong choice because it's not going to sell. Because no one's going to want to see. Like, not that many people want to see that. But if he goes with the Crawford route, and we all know, all the logical people know what the outcome's going to be, but it's the only one that could possibly, sell enough money or sell enough pay-per-views
Yep. Yep.
before he tries to go to 175, which I think is his ultimate goal. Like, I honestly think that because his options are limited, my gut feeling is he's going to take the Crawford fight and then go to 175 to chase down those guys.
Exactly. I think it's going to be some big matchups. My brother Clavo says, did we get the Canelo pay-per-view numbers faster than we get the Ryan and Haney pay-per-view buys numbers? And that's odd to me because it was on two platforms and we still got the estimate, but they are still saying it's estimate. So I mean the numbers could change.
Yeah, it could go bigger, it could go higher.
It could.
Which, I mean, I thought it would be at least 600, 700.
I was thinking it was in the same Charlo range, 650 to 700. That's what I was expecting. And so when they said 520 is the estimates right now, I was a little surprised. So I guess we'll see if it changes over time, because I don't know if this is like an election where they still voting or what. You know what I mean? Where they're still counting. But we'll find out. But I find it odd that it took the Ryan Haney so damn long. And this one, the estimates just came back so quick.
Yeah, yep, that's true too. And that, what do you think about that Haney and Ryan situation? Now that, I mean, I still think he's clean, and now they're speculating, I mean, there's speculation, but I think that, like I said, Conti's the guy that's running the test, and I think Haney is the one that popped, and all he did was switch paperwork.
Well, here's the thing for me, man. It's obviously, I look at it like this. I think it's likely in a contamination issue. Personally, I don't think Ryan looked to cheat because nobody, even Victor Conti, said out of his own mouth that nobody's going to cheat, and you should not even drug test fighters the day before and the day of the fight. Victor Conti said this. Don't drug test no fighters the day before and the day of the fight because you're not going to get any benefit of it. Those are the 2 days that Ryan Garcia happened to fail a drug test. He didn't get no benefit from nothing. He went in there and whooped Haney's ass, if we're being honest. So we know this is likely a tainted substance, and we know these guys are talking out of their ass. And it seemed like Victor Conti got a hard on to hate on Ryan Garcia for some reason. I don't really understand it. Gun-toting Patriot salute. He says Blue Blood is crying, saying Ryan Garcia took steroids to cheat. But why doesn't he criticize his defense wasn't shit? What do you think about these guys criticizing Ryan, saying they took steroids to cheat? Do you really think Ryan Garcia took steroids the day before a fight and expected it to work?
No. I mean, most people that take, or most guys people that have, like, you had someone else on the panel a couple of weeks ago that he was like, that's not how it works. You need to do a cycle for it to have any benefit.
Exactly. It's going to take a while. Like, you're not going to be able to just say, oh, I can just do this today and it comes all out with this, and now I can just be juiced to the gills and fight everybody with all these benefits. No, and right. then another thing that people don't talk about is, even when you talk about performing, enhancing drugs and all that, that doesn't give you skills. That doesn't make you a more skillful fighter. They just want to discount this. Devin Haney's so damn nervous. He needs this to clean his record so he can have a way to escape that loss. Right. I mean, like, yeah, by that logic, we can all just take some stuff for 30 days and be able to fight Fury. Exactly. Like, no, not even 30 days. The day of the fight, the day before, and we can just fight Fury and whoop his ass. Right. There's no logic. There's literally zero logic to it. These guys are sitting out here not making no kind of sense, bro. Like, they just be talking out of their ass trying to hate on Ryan. And I think it's because Ryan came in there and crushed a lot of these dudes' dreams. Yep. And he took their money. And that's the part that hurts them the most. Yep. And he took over $12 million from a casino for it. So, there's a lot of people in their feelings about this, man. Yep. But yeah, I'll hang around in the chat, dude. If you want to once you get Hit Kid on, I want to see what he's gonna say. And then I don't even know if Son of New Jersey can get on right now. He's 12 hours ahead of us? Yeah, man, he's out there kissing a kangaroo's ass right now. So we'll see if the Son of New Jersey is going to step on. Hit Kid's a bloody wanker, and he's about to get on in a minute. So we're going to get that in. I appreciate you, Edgar, and you can always join the panel again once we get to the end, my brother. All right, bro. All right, salute. We got another one more before we get to you, Hit Kid, you bloody freaking wanker. Hit Kid is ducking the IBFP. Hit Kid is ducking. Hit Kid is scared. He's a bloody wanker. That's what he is. That's what he is. Mike Rodriguez, what's good with you, my brother?
Yo, Nuke, what's good?
What's good, my brother? I'm glad to hear from you, my brother.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Let's get into this whole Canelo thing. Man, bro, I actually thought those numbers were pretty good, bro, because Jaime Munguia, he's not that known, bro. Like a lot of people don't really know who he is. And on top of that, too, I think a lot of people want to see the Benavidez fight. So I think the numbers are good, bro. I think they're good, solid numbers. But when he fights Benavidez in September, because he's gonna fight him in September, it's gonna do over $1 million.
Oh man.
Promise you.
You think he gonna do over $1 million? I could see
Yep.
it, man. I could see it. I could really.
He's gonna
honestly,
do
I could
over.
really see it.
Yep, mark my words, bro. He's gonna fight him in September, and he's gonna do over $1 million. I promise you. Everybody want to see that fight.
And look, everybody in the media is asking for it. Everybody is on ESPN asking for it. Everybody wants to see Canelo Benavidez right now. And I don't think people give a damn if they're paying $100, $150, $120. I think they're all willing to pay whatever the price is for it. I think the price don't matter to them, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro. Nobody cares. Everybody's gonna pay, bro, whatever, 120, 150. The world wants to see that fight, bro. It's gonna happen in September, bro. And Canelo's gonna knock his ass out. He's not gonna spare him like he spared Munguia. Because he spared Munguia, Nuke, especially in that 12th round.
Yeah. And look, I had to go back and watch it all over again. It looked like Canelo initiated the clinch to hold on to him to keep him up.
Yeah, he did. He did, bro. Yeah, he spared him. I think just because, bro, he has so much respect for Munguia, and Munguia, bro, always treated him with respect. I think that's why he spared him. But he's not gonna do that with Benavidez.
Yeah. With Benavidez, it's personal. Benavidez' daddy done been running his mouth too much. His family been talking out of their ass. The media's been talking crazy. Canelo wants all this smoke with this dude.
Yeah, facts. And another thing I wanted to touch base with you, Nuke, is this whole Inouye thing, man. You see all these LDBC channels talking about that Inouye needs to fight in America to get their respect. Why the fuck does it matter where he fights, bro?
And you know what? That's why. You know why? Because these guys always need some kind of reason to hate on greatness. Everything Canelo Alvarez does, they hate on. Everything Inouye's doing, they hate on. These American fans are really bitter when it's another guy at the top. When Canelo was pound for pound #1, they was always trying to take it from him. Now Inouye's #1 pound for pound. They're trying to give it to Terrence Crawford. They're always trying to take something away from somebody else. They don't realize boxing's a global sport. He don't need America to be a big seller. The Americans are going over there for their paydays.
Right? Yeah, he's selling out arenas over there. I mean, why the hell would he want to come to America, fight an American fighter, have probably 3 American judges, and let's say he doesn't get a knockout, because sometimes you don't get knockouts. Fuck around and get robbed, bro.
That's what
like
I'm
I don't blame him.
Look at Vasil Lomachenko when he fought Devin Haney. 3 American judges in Las Vegas. Everything was in Haney's favor. Now we know the referee was the same guy. I believe it was the same guy that was helping him in the Ryan fight. Devin Haney has advantages, but nobody want to keep the same energy. Nobody want to talk about that. It's okay that Loma got robbed. There's no outrage, but Devin Haney trying to erase his own. I'll tell you what, if you want to reverse that Ryan loss, then go ahead and add that Loma loss to your resume, pussy.
Right. Yeah, he's trying to get that loss erased so bad, bro. Man, bro, Ryan didn't cheat, man. That motherfucker just, I lost so much respect for Devin Haney. I always gave him like more respect than I gave Tank, bro, because like I felt like his resume was better than Tank's. But I lost a lot of respect for him. He can't take his loss like a man, bro. Just you lost, bro. Take your loss like a man. Go back to the drawing board and accept it, bro, and get better from it. That's all you can do,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not really a big fan of Devin the Nostril Haney. He don't keep it 100% honest, and he don't try to run that rematch smoke with Loma. I mean, we know what kind of dude this is. Untouchable Raider said people are saying that Inouye is ducking Bam Rodriguez. I mean, if people are going to always put that ducking label on anybody that's a top dog, man. That's what I'm noticing. Anybody's a top dog, they're gonna throw that ducking. Oh, he ducking this guy. He don't want to fight that guy. And it's typically the same group of LDBC haters, race baiters, guys sitting up here, don't even, moaning when they wipe their ass.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard anybody say that. Because Bam, he's smaller, but you know who I hear people say he's ducking? They say he's ducking Tank. But
Oh man,
Tank's three weight classes over him, bro. So like I was saying, I left you a super chat, Nuke. I was like, hey, if they want in a way to go up 3 weight classes to fight Tank, as soon as that fight's over, I want Tank to move up 3 weight classes to fight the winner out of Tim Tszyu and Virgil Ortiz, bro. I want
facts.
the same thing. Keep the same motherfucking energy because people want to see Tank beat in a way. He's way bigger. Okay, well, let's see Tank go up 3 weight classes and fight the winner, Virgil Ortiz and Tim Tszyu, and let's see how it goes for him. Let's see how it goes for him, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this: if Tank ever make a mistake and try to fight Virgil Ortiz, he get knocked out in 1 round.
1 round, bro.
1 round.
fucking
Virgil Ortiz is going to break this man, and it's not going to be close. It's not going to be competitive. It's not. It's just going to be destruction.
facts, bro. Yeah, man. They protect the shit out of Tank, bro. But want all these fighters to do all this other shit and want to hate on Inoue. Oh, he got to go up 3 weight classes. It's like, bro, like if Inoue was in Tank's weight class, okay, I could understand. Yeah, push for the fight. You know, it makes sense then. But these 3 weight classes under, like, why does he got to go up 3 weight classes? You know, to be great. You know, it's just, man, these guys are just haters, bro. They hate on every fucking non-black fighter, bro. Not every fucking non-black fighter they hate on, dude.
Let me ask you this. Because Claressa Shields said that Terrence Crawford is their last hope. Why would she make a statement saying our last hope is Terrence Crawford? Who's us? What is she talking about?
Yeah, she's making it a race thing, bro. She's making it a race. She's making a race. She's talking about basically Crawford beating Canelo, right?
Yep.
That's what she's saying. Yeah, bro. She's always got to make it about a race thing. It's us against them. It's like it's not even supposed to be like that, bro. It's just, you know, but that's just how she is, bro. Talking about she wants to fight Ryan, bro. Ryan will fucking knock her fucking manly looking ass out, bro. 1 fucking shot, bro. Knock that ugly ass weave off her ugly ass. Man, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I say fuck it, make it happen, bro. If she want to fucking try to fight a man, if she want to fight a motherfucking man, fuck it. Let her learn her motherfucking lesson, bro.
Bro, she keeps asking for it every 10 minutes. I want to fight Triple G. I would have let her fight Triple G. No, go ahead and fight that out. Go ahead and find that out. It won't even take a whole round. She getting cooked.
Fuck yeah, bro, because she be running her goddamn mouth too much. She really thinks she could fight a fucking man. Bro, she get her motherfucking ass knocked the fuck out by Ryan, bro. 1 round, bro. First shot he hits her with. Knock her ass the fuck out, bro.
She really thinks that she's something special. She's just as whatever she thinks. I mean, looking like a man don't mean you can fight like a man.
Right? Yeah, thanks.
She's gonna need to learn that, bro. Like you look like you were about to give birth, going to labor in sparring, getting dropped by that nobody. You're gonna be in a ring with a guy like Ryan who's gonna really hurt you bad. Like she's really stupid, and I'm ready for her to get destroyed. Like you want to talk crazy, go ahead and destroy her.
Right. Hey, one more thing, Lou, before I let you go, because I know you got some more callers. I know David Morrell, bro. He moved up to 175. What would you think about him maybe fighting Better Biev or Dimitri Bivol in the future? Do you think he would have a chance against either one of them guys?
I think if David Morrell gets some good fights in, something competitive, something to help it, I guess develop him because he still doesn't have a lot of fights. See, the reason why I could favor Morrell over Benavidez right now is because David Benavidez is a basic fighter. He doesn't have the same skill set as Morrell. And so he's a guy that can get hit. Morrell's a big puncher. That fight lines up perfectly stylistically for David Morrell. David Morrell, for an elite fighter like Bivol or Better Biev, those guys are elite. Those guys are proven. I want to see David Morrell develop himself a little bit more, have a couple of good fights in, get a little more experience, and then take on those challenges. Then he can be competitive. But I would say he at least need 2 or 3 more fights before he's ready to step in at that level against an elite fighter.
Yeah, because those guys are elite. And are they gonna set up the Bivol and Better Biev for the end of the year? Or
yeah, they said they're gonna aim for that around September, I believe.
Oh, September.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Facts. Hey, man, I appreciate you having me on. Nuke, you got the best fucking boxing channel on YouTube, bro. Salute, bro.
Oh, one more thing, my brother. Who do you got, Kambosos or Lomachenko?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nah, bro, I got Lomachenko, bro. He gonna knock his ass out. He gonna knock him out in eight round, bro. He gonna knock him out, and then he's gonna after he knocks out Kambosos, he's gonna fight fucking Shakur Stevenson after that because we already know Tank ain't gonna fight Shakur. He's not gonna fight any fucking body.
No,
You
Tank
know,
ain't gonna
so
fight nobody, man.
yeah, he's gonna knock out Kambosos, bro. He's too skilled, too fast, too strong, everything, bro. He's gonna knock him out.
I agree. Thanks so much for jumping on, Mike, man. We're gonna definitely have you on again. Salute, family.
Salute, bro.
All right. My brother Brown Gone One says Tank called Clarence all kinds of ugly, Nuke. Talk about Claressa Shields, Clarence. Oh man, look, I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't knock off Claressa Shields. You know, it just she looked too manly. I'm not interested. Claressa, you're gonna have to get I don't know what you need to do. Because my goodness, that's a lot of ugly. My brother says, if you're a vegetarian but still eat meat, this is not for you. Nuke, why are we allowing Mr. Shields to disrespect men? Let's flip the script for a second. Men can't get away with that shit. He's 100% absolutely honest and unbiased. A man can't come out and say, I'll whoop Claressa Shields' ass. They're gonna be like, that's domestic violence. That's not nice. You're not being nice to a girl. You're not being nice to a girl. What girl? This here's a masculine. This here's a donkey. Like, I don't know what to say. It don't make any sense. People always give Claressa Shields a pass. She holding up them ugly ass gold medals like they mean something in the pro. That don't mean nothing. Nothing. Claressa, you cannot compete with the man. You can't. The hair weave is on too tight. You delusional. The only thing white is the white around your lips. I mean, come on, Claressa. You got to tighten up. You got to tighten up. Clarence Shields. They're going to start calling it Clarence Shields. And I got to say this, man. That's a whole lot of ugly. But before I get to the next one, I just want to say, Hit Kid's a wanker. Hit Kid's a bloody wanker. Hit Kid's a wanker. Hey, Hit, man. Good to see you, my brother.
You're the wanker. Listen. We'll argue over Sue and Ortiz, you know, till the days come on, because we each are backing our man. But we both know it's a 50-50 fight.
It is, and I respect Tim Zoo tremendously, and I would not be surprised at all if he beat Virgil Ortiz.
One of us is taking an L, but we can respect the picks.
Absolutely,
You're each backing our man. Claressa Shields, what a fucking dumb bitch. You know how long I've hated this fucking bitch.
Oh.
But yeah, I hope she gets in with a fucking man. A man needs to fucking knock her the fuck out.
Which man would you like to see knock her out, Hit? Would you want to see Ryan? You want to see Triple G come back? You want to see what is it, Keith Thurman? Who do you want to see knock her out?
Furman should be the one to knock her out.
Oh,
should be Furman, because she called Furman out first.
And she called him out every 5 minutes, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised Furman didn't knock that bitch out. And by the way, I fucking hated Claressa Shields because you want to know something? For calling herself the greatest woman of all time, and this is what fucking eats away at Claressa Shields, ladies and gentlemen. She ain't the fucking recognized face of women's boxing.
Boom.
We all know who that is.
I would have to say Katie Taylor, right?
That's exactly who it is.
That's it.
I mean, they're doing the Taylor Serrano. I know. I hate they're doing the Taylor Serrano rematch on the fucking Tyson Jake Paul card. That is disgusting, but
it's going to bring visibility to the sport.
Yeah, I know, but I want to watch that fight, but I don't want to watch that fight. You get where I'm coming from? There is something though I need to do. Hallelujah! The WBC finally stripped Jermall Charlo.
Yes, sir. We back. Charlo has finally stripped Jermall Charlo of his belt.
Thank fucking God! We've been waiting forever. Like seriously, fucking how long have we waited for that? We've almost got. I'm going grey possibly with how much we've waited.
Oh. Let me ask you this, Hit. Let me ask you this. Okay, so we touched on Charlo. He's got arrested again. Do you think his career's done?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what he got left. He keeps getting arrested.
He doesn't want the Caleb Plant fight. That's the only fight. It's either that or his career's done. Because Plant's the only one who I think would offer him the payday now. Because I think Plant wants to beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, yes, he does.
But the fact he got arrested again shows he's not dedicated or anything. He needs help. I'll make that clear on a human side. He needs help, okay?
He needed desperately because he looks crazy right
But
now.
he's done. He's cooked. He's finished. He's finished. And he'll go down as one of the most all-time disappointing stories in boxing. Like, they'll be doing tales about this, in like 10 years' time, the tale of the Charlo brothers. How one went downhill and now the other, had great success.
Yeah, they're gonna say the Charlo brothers fell. You had Jermall Charlo, and then Clarence Charlo, also known as Claressa Shields.
Speaking of other stuff, hate on Inoue still, really? I saw the people saying Inoue banned Rodriguez. No. Bam's two weight divisions. Bam's 2 weight divisions below him. Unless the Bam Estrada fights Bam's final fight at 122. But then is he gonna just skip 124 and jump all the way up,
I would recommend him not to do that. And Inoue's Inoue is not the same kind of fighter that people realize. People think Inoue is just some kind of garbage. I don't know where they get this narrative that he's just some trash.
He's not garbage.
He's elite.
I think Inoue can just. He's fighting this other. He's keeping active. He's fighting this Australian mandatory. No disrespect to the Aussie guy. He's getting knocked out. Let's just say it truthfully.
Yep.
Then he probably does maybe one more fight at 122, or he goes straight up to 126.
Oh man!
And then from there, I don't see anyone in 126 stopping him.
Well, I'm gonna just give you my opinion on this. I think Inoue stops at 126. I don't think he should go any higher than that.
No, I don't think he has to because it'd be 6 weight divisions, wouldn't it?
I feel and I feel like that would just be too much on him to keep going.
Yeah, it'd be 6 weight divisions, and he's undisputed 2 of them. Can you imagine if he undisputes a 3rd weight division?
Oh my goodness,
that is gold shit.
Honestly, he looks the way he looks right now. He looks almost unstoppable at this point.
That'd be gold shit. That'd be gold shit. We'd have to consider him as greatest of all time. Up there for greatest of all time talk.
And it would be hard to argue it. The level of competition, the way he's dispatching opponents, everything he's doing, and then they tried to hate on him because he got dropped early in the fight. What difference does that make?
And I'm going to repeat this. These motherfuckers saying, oh, he should fight Tank, he should fight Tank. Weight classes are in boxing for a reason. As you said, you won't see Tank fighting Tim Stewart, Virgil Ortiz. Exactly. Hell, you won't even see Tank jump to 147, to fight the winner of Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall, Regis Prograis. He won't jump to 147. He'll stay, right where he is, if you get where I'm coming from.
Yep.
I mean, he won't jump to 147 to fight Boots. By the way, that presser was great. That Philly crowd for Boots.
Boots was on fire, and he's ready to do some work, man. So this is gonna be a great fight.
I'm happy he went to Matchroom as well because they'll get him out more.
And this is really what he did in his career because his career was just dying off over there, and it was just sad to see. You too young, you need to be active, and Eddie Hearn's going to get him there. So I think that's good for him.
I think he could unify that division, that 147 division now.
What do you think about the Canelo pay-per-view buys being about 520,000 €? Is that about what you expected?
Considering it's free in Mexico, okay.
Yeah.
I believe it was on pay-per-view here in the UK. Yeah, it was on pay-per-view here in the UK on this own pay-per-view, but only for 20 quid. Canelo's a global superstar, and Jaime ain't a well-known global name. That's something we need to point out.
We do.
Jaime's not a global name. And considering these fights are free in Mexico, if you had the Mexico thing, it'd be up to 700, 800K.
Yeah.
You could deduct 300K from that. That shows you why Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing.
That's 100% true. I mean, when Tank Davis, people always mention Tank Davis like he sold $1 million. No, him and Ryan sold $1 million.
No, because Ryan brought most of the viewers in.
Exactly. So if Tank can hold those numbers on his own, then we can talk about it.
We'll see if he holds those numbers when he fights Frank Martin.
Oh man, and who do you have in that fight? Tank, Frank Martin. I think that's an easy win, Tank, for me.
I have Tank by knockout. That's me head. That's the logical pick, okay? I think Tank knocks him out in the 9th round. Me heart wants Ghost to fuck him up. I hate Tank. I think he's bad for boxing. Because here's the deal. As soon as Tank wins that WBA belt, you're not going to hear any talk about unification.
Yep.
He ain't going to fight Loma, and he ain't going to fight Shakur.
Facts. So you're picking Tank. You're just rooting for the Ghost.
Oh, I'm rooting for Frank. I'll put no bones about it. I'm rooting for Frank Martin.
And I can't be mad at that.
You're not going to hear Tank saying, "Oh, I want Loma, I want Shakur."
Tank ain't gonna want to fight nobody that's dangerous. Tank's gonna look for the easiest fight he can get
Yeah,
that makes sense for him.
he ain't gonna want to unify the division.
Tank's like fights where he has obvious advantages. If he can't get that,
And by the way, I need to say this: that next Shakur fight's trash.
It's garbage. Isn't the guy coming off of a loss?
Yeah.
Like I don't really know what's going on, and I don't know
What the fuck are Top Rank doing? That's what my case is. Are you giving Shakur an easy tune-up fight so then you can, because you're hoping to learn Loma Shakur in the winter? That's my only thought.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not a big Shakur fan right now because this guy's he talks too much. He's always on social media. He sounded more and more like Ryan Garcia. Like, shut up, you dumb bastard.
I got a bit of heat to this. I said Loma cook Shakur.
Oh man, I would now. That's going to be a very, very interesting fight. This could be Shakur's last fight on Top Rank.
Yeah, well, his contract's up, ain't it?
Yep.
Question is, who's going to sign him? Because if the PBC sign him, then there's no excuse for him and Tank not to fight.
Man, could you imagine if Lomachenko beat Shakur Stevenson?
I think he does.
Oh man, that would be massive.
I'm very adamant. The reason why I think Loma beat Shakur is I think Loma has too much power.
Well, let me ask you: Will Loma actually get the decision though? Like, if he doesn't,
no, that's the thing. It'll be 3 American judges and he'll get robbed again.
And then we're going to be having the same conversation like we did about Haney. Like,
yeah,
massive disappointment that it had to happen this way.
Yeah, and Tank will request the same damn thing if he fights. But I think Loma stops Tank. I don't think that will need a card. Just because here's the thing. I think Loma beats Shakur via a clear unanimous decision, like 4 to 5 rounds. However, it'll be 3 American judges. They'll rob Loma. Because with the Haney fight, I think I had it Loma by a round or 2. Okay.
Okay.
I think I had it Loma by 2, if I remember correctly, when I think back. But I thought you could make the case, for the draw.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. I thought, you know what? If it's a robbery, it's going to be a draw. Haney winning. There's no way in hell Devin Haney won that fight. that night.
And I think
that's what made it a robbery.
Yep.
I could have seen the draw, but no way he won.
It's just that when you talk about these fights, like I think when it was Haney Kambosos, they divided up the judges, tried to make them neutral. When Canelo Ryder fought, they divided up the judges, made it neutral.
That's what they need to do.
AJ pretty much fights anybody. When he fought Usyk, they divided up the judges, made it neutral. Why couldn't you have done that for Haney Loma when you know the man's from another country?
Criminal.
It doesn't make sense.
And here's the deal. I think with Loma, the Loma Shakur fight, I think he beats Shakur by unanimous decision, but they'll probably rob him. I think he stops Tank. He's too skilled for Tank.
Oh, he's gonna clown Tank. But if Tank catches him, it's over.
Oh, we've never seen Lomachenko caught though.
That not Lomachenko. I'm thinking Shakur. If he catches Shakur, but I've never really seen Shakur caught cleanly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We've never seen him caught. It'll be he could take the shot.
Yeah, so it'll be a learning experience. If he can take the shot, I'd be stunned, but I'm not sure he can.
But to be fair with Tank, he needs to be on the front foot to deliver that kind of kill shot.
That is true.
I don't think he would be because he'd be getting outboxed.
Claressa Shields thinks she beat up white boxers. Why don't she call out Mike Tyson or Mayweather?
I hate fucking Claressa Shields. I love how someone said Hit Kid always spreading COVID in his mate. To be fair, I'm coming off 2 bouts with that motherfucker. It's not fun.
No, someone said Hit Kid beats Claressa Shields earlier. I don't know if I highlighted that. So
I hate the bitch. I'd take a swing at her. I'd probably get the ass kicked, but I'd take a swing at her. I hate her.
I think you could beat her, Hit.
She is a fucking she's horrible for boxing. she's the ultimate race bait bitch.
She is. And everything's about race or this. Like, this is our last hope. This is our guy. I remember when she was pumping up Demetrius Andre Hit and saying he's this great fighter. He's talented. He's this and that. But why has he never proven that?
Well, here's the deal. He didn't prove it.
And he had an opportunity against what they called a flat-footed fighter and got his ass whooped.
I mean, Benavidez, proved that to be untrue. David whooped Andrade's ass.
That's it.
And I think David could be in for an ass whipping on Fostek. Legit, if that actually happens though, and Fostek beats David, I fancy David just, okay, but it's 50-50 fight. if David loses to Foster, then who the fuck is Canelo going to fight in September?
Oh my goodness. That would really, like, I don't want to see Berlanga. I'm not interested in that. Who do you got? Canelo Crawford. How do you see that fight playing out here? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
Canelo murder, 6 rounds, tops.
How do you see and hold on, first off, Frankie24 says, salute Nuke, happy Mother Day to Southpaw's mama, choo-choo train, South Cracks mama.
Choo-choo, she is
and El Gordo says, Hit Kid, how do you see Fury or Usyk?
Fury, and it pains me because I think Fury's been a clone, within the whole build-up of this and all that. Now the injury what delayed the fight was legit, okay? But beforehand, when we had to wait over a year for this fight to get made?
Yep.
You remember me being on these streams saying how much is Fury, and I've constantly been this. Fury is. Here's the deal: Usyk can move and be skilled boxing wise, but the height and weight's the difference. Fury's going to tire him out by leaning on him.
Yes.
And the other difference is, I think Usyk is susceptible to body shots.
He is. I truly believe that. And
so,
I think
that's why I think Fury will stop him. I think it'd be a late stoppage. I'd go round 10.
And here's I had a comment earlier saying that Ring IQ was hating on Tyson Fury, and I was like, I don't know Ring IQ as a hater. I've never seen him as a hater. And if he has anything negative to say about Tyson Fury, I agree with whatever he says about Tyson Fury.
It's not hating when you're saying facts.
Fury's a piece of shit.
It's not hating when you're stating facts.
I agree. And
Fury has made this wait for this fight go on a whole year. That's not hating.
That's factual.
That's facts, and we are allowed to hate off facts. And here's the deal: I don't know what's going to happen here because they might, then rematch it because there's a rematch clause, I think, either way, with both fighters. Which means I think Joshua may get the winner of Dubois versus Hrgovic for the IBF title in September.
Oh man,
because that's what the IBF's promised.
Man,
they said if you don't fight the winner of that fight, they're gonna strip, and the rematch won't be for undisputed.
And look, I think that'll be a hell of a fight. Who do you have in that fight?
Hrgovic, Dubois.
Yeah.
Oh, Dubois.
Oh man, Hrgovic, Joshua. How do you see that?
Joshua by murder. Hrgovic is overrated.
Oh man, I'm loving this.
I fucking mean it with Hrgovic. He's overrated. I mean, he knocked out Dempsey McKean. Big deal. You lost to Shirley Shang the first. It was the card with the Joshua Usyk rematch.
Oh yeah.
He lost to Shirley Shang, and they robbed Shang that night. Shang beat the piss out of him. That was a robbery. And for me, he's not. You fought Dempsey McKean, who's not really that good. You're about to fight. I think Dubois is going to stop him.
Man.
I think Dubois is going to stop him.
What Wilder Zhang, Big Bang Zhang. That's a hard one hit.
It's very hard one. I think Shang might win the opening couple of rounds with the jab and all that. I think Shang has to get him out of there early. Which is wrong when it's a Deontay Wilder fight. I'm saying the other guy has to get Wilder out there early. Because Shang, we've seen it with Shang, he gasses. And if Shang gasses, that right hand. Listen, we've seen it with Shang. He does gas. Look at the Parker fight, the last Parker fight. If Shang gasses, his awareness of that right hand of Wilder is going to go to away. And the one thing we've always said about Wilder, can't box to save his fucking life. His right hand is a nuclear bomb. It lands, Nuke. At any time, it can end a fight.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I got a lot of hit kick comments I got to get to. The first.
Oh my God! Here we go.
But before I get to, I just want to say this: Dwayne Styles said, "I won't Ring IQ to hype on the IBFP."
He's always welcome.
No Diddy. And I'll tell you this: Ring IQ, my brother, you always welcome. Much love to Ring IQ. Any other channels that are great like Ring IQ, please feel free to jump on. Now Dwayne Styles says, "Hit Kit, let me be clear."
I'm sorry. I'm trying to not shout into my mic because I am coming off COVID, and each time I keep shouting, my voice keeps on breaking up. It's post-COVID bullshit.
Delta says Hit Kid is on PEDs.
I don't do drugs.
Don't worry about me. Says Hit Kid is on SARMs.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my goodness! Somebody said Hit Kid's name is Hercules.
Actually, funny story. I'll actually give a funny story. You know how it's always, you know, when your mum and dad get married, it's always the husband's name you go with.
Yes.
If that would have been the other way, I actually would have been called James Bond because my mum's maiden name was Bond.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
That's hilarious.
They said Hit Kid is running from puberty.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't know why people like messing with you.
No, it's fine. I respect it. You know, I always respect it, Nuke.
They said Hit Kid is just a British dry Andy Ruiz.
He has an appetite for murder. I do have an appetite for watching murder, and we'll see one tomorrow night via Lomachenko.
Hold on, I got a couple more, and I will leave it alone. Caesar D said, Hit Kid, I must say
that Son of New Jersey's going to be crying tomorrow.
I'm not Hit Kids got the James Bond. Oh no,
I'll take the tears shaken, not stirred, to do a James Bond quote.
Hit Kid says, "Oh no, I can't say that one." Hit, but
I know.
that's how you want it. Hit.
It's all right. Chat's having fun. All love to the chat as always. By the way,
LT says, "Respect to you, Hit Kid. You can take it, bro. No Diddy."
Yeah, always respect to the chat. Always salute to the chat.
D. Jesus has a serious question. Hit. He says Wilder will probably win. Zhang is slow, gasses out, and is close to being an ancient alien mummy like Luis Ortiz.
Exactly my point. Nuke. That's why I fancy Wilder.
And I'm scared to pick against Wilder, although Zhang could catch him at any point and end it.
Let me be clear. I would love Shag to win because then it's the Deontay Wilder retirement party, Nuke. It's the Wilder retirement party. But here's the thing. I don't really think I can lose. Because if Wilder does win by KO, he's then going to try and push the Joshua fight. And Joshua might be, you know what, I can wait on the IBF title. Let me retire this guy at Wembley.
Oh, man.
Because here's the thing. If Joshua and Wilder fight now, Joshua by murder.
So, wait a minute, Hit. What if Zhang wins and him and Joshua fight? How would you see that?
Joshua by murder.
Oh, man. And so you think Joshua beats Hrgovic?
I
think Wilder.
Yeah.
His challenge is Fury or Usyk.
His challenge is Fury or Usyk. Usyk's the demon he has to. I think Joshua's a 50-50 fight with Fury.
Oh man,
I'm not kidding. I think it's a real close fight. His challenge is with Usyk, but I think he's under the right trainer now.
Yeah, I like
Ben Davidson's makes Joshua. You know what? Killer.
And so it looks like Joshua is just another level at this point because he's looked tremendous.
Well, right now you have to say Joshua's the third best heavyweight in the world.
Yeah, you can legitimately say
that. The rumor has it though that if Wilder wins, he's going to be fighting Jared Anderson.
Oh man,
which is a great fight because it's a crossroads fight. Because if you're gonna line the winner of Hrgovic Dubois for Joshua in Wembley, the Jared Anderson fight, rumor has it could be on the same bill, as the Crawford fight.
And so this is the Jared Anderson step up and the big platform for him to get everything.
It's the crossroads fight. Because if Wilder loses, his career's done.
Yeah.
If Anderson, but it's the Anderson step up as well.
Yep.
Who is America's next big? Who is America's star in a sense?
That's true.
So and that's what they sell it as.
And if Wilder wins, he still got it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Okay. Let me do this one. Nuke, thoughts on Spence not pushing for the Bud Crawford rematch? You want to take this one first, Hit?
You don't want that ass whooping.
The only thing that I think is,
and I'm going to say it. I think Fundora versus Spence is disgusting, and I will repeat that.
I would say
I'll be disgusted by that fight being made.
Bud by murder, like in Hit Kid's voice, Bud by murder.
Yeah.
And I think that Spence knows that he's going to lose the rematch. So he says, look, let me try to go another route, build up my name a little, and then try to cash out again against somebody else. And so maybe he wins against Fundora. And do you have Spence winning against Fundora? I do.
Yeah, I do have Spence winning, but I mean it truthfully. I'm disgusted if they do Fundora Spence.
Yeah, I'm not really excited
because Fundora's a fluke champion, and Spence is, Spence doesn't deserve the title shot. I've been on here saying it.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Would you like to see a Spence versus Jermall Charlo fight?
Yeah, because that's a 50-50, but those Texas boys are close.
I know, but Errol Spence has always maintained that he'd be willing to step in the ring with Errol Spence. With Jermall Charlo.
Yeah, but that's the fight they should be doing next. But Jermell's waiting, for the winner of this Crawford-Madrimov fight.
Jermell's going to need a tune-up because he's going to just come right out here and do this. And
but they're not going to. But the PBC ain't going to have risk Spence because of the that's the stars. That's not a tune-up if you get one coming from.
Yeah, that's true. They said Spence versus Ryan hit.
Ryan.
Oh,
Ryan, give me Garcia. I think Spence is cooked.
How does that fight end?
Ryan by knockout. 8th round.
Now, oh man, I don't know why they would say this to you, Hit. I don't know why. Spence versus Tim Tszyu.
Tszyu murder. 4 rounds. 4 rounds.
Oh man.
4 rounds. It's not even close, that fight.
And I got Fundora and Jermall beating Spence. Okay. I think Jermall can beat Spence. I don't think Fundora will.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Fundora's a fluke champion, and that's no disrespect to him. He did what he had to do on the night.
Yeah.
But that cut was the only reason he won the title.
They said Hit Kid's trainer. No, I'm sorry, Hit Kid. The reason why Fundora is the champion is because of Tim's trainer.
And the ref.
And
the ref should have stopped it.
Oh man.
And the fight was still close. And the fight was still close. Anyway, listen, I've got to be going. I can't stay for the group tonight. But much love. But I will be here tomorrow night to clown Son of New Jersey. I will be on tomorrow night because once Loma cooks Cambosos, that motherfucker needs to be apologizing.
Facts. Salute, Hit, man.
Salute. Have a good night, all.
All right, salute, Hit. And Delta says, I'm never going to get laid as long as Hit Kid is on the screen. Oh, man, you guys doing Hit Kid wrong. And Boxing Sage says, Nuke, Clarence, which is Claressa Shields, eats Snickers with the dick vein, the whole king size one. I bet. Oh, man, this is insane. We got Lomachenko versus George Kambosos. I got Loma winning. If Kambosos win, I'd be shocked. I don't see it, but we shall see. But salute everybody. Men lie, women lie. The facts don't lie.